Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today probably an update video that you guys have been waiting for. So I'm currently at I think this is my last appointment. I hit a year January 6th next year, so this is about almost a year appointment. So it's about to be 10 o'clock. I'm here early for my appointment and they said I can come up, so I just wanted to vlog what my appointments look like so you guys can see. I've been waiting for this appointment so I could do this video so you guys can see what the appointments are like. Yo, I don't know why I was talking so fast, so I'm gonna slow it down for y'all
so I could do this video so you guys can see what the appointments are like.
So yeah, I'm got my little headband on and about to go inside. I forgot my camera, so I gotta use my phone. So I put mad perfume on, and this is pink velvet cupcake. Y'all, it is so cold. Okay, guys. Okay. Sure.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How you doing? I like your nails.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. My ears. Thank you.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, guys. So now I'm in the room. Nice little room. They just checked my blood pressure and my weight, I think. But now I'm gonna show y'all how my appointments normally go with my surgeon, my doctor. So I'm gonna come back when she get in here.
Okay, Miss Moore, go ahead and undress, place up. Okay. Hey girl, how you doing? Good, how you doing? How are you first looking?
All right, y'all. So this lady that you guys see right here, I believe she's the surgeon slash doctor's assistant. So normally during my appointment, she would come in first and like check me out and make sure everything looking right and everything. And just like anything new that I have, I'll usually just tell her first, and you know, she'll just jot everything down. So basically right now I was just telling her about the scars because they are a little bit dark. I will show you guys in this video what they look like, but they were just a little dark, so I was telling her about it, and then she was just like giving me different recommendations that I could use for the dark marks, like bleaching creams and laser treatment and stuff like that. Also, I did get a little bit of sloughing on my nipple, and which left hyperpigmentation. So she was also telling me things I could do for that, and if I want to get treated at their office and stuff like that. Basically just going over my progress and everything like that. So we just talk about, you know, whatever's new and like whatever recommendation she has or whatever issues I have. That's basically how this part goes. Also, this is the only footage that I got of me getting checked out during this appointment. I literally turned the camera off before my actual surgeon came in. So the only part that I have to show you guys is this part, but literally my surgeon does the same exact thing. So she just comes in and I just tell her everything that I told the young lady in this part of the video. And the only other thing the surgeon does is just take me into the room to take pictures. And then after that, we were literally done with this appointment. So this is all that I have for you guys, but this is just normally how my appointments go. It's nothing really special. I just kind of like update her, and she like gives me advice and stuff like that. So yeah.
So that's why that one looks So yeah, so even though she goes in and revises things still afterwards.
It's not perfect,
Yeah.
but
They're not twins. They just sisters. I get it in shortly.
Okay. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know the vibes. It's me. So today I'm finally back with the long awaited video that I've been meaning to film for like months now. Like months. Every time I tried to film this video, literally I just didn't like how it came out. When I tell you guys, I've been through like 4 hairstyles, outfits, everything trying to film this video. I've been trying to film this video since like April and it's now January. So you guys, I am finally back to do this video. Hopefully I like how this one comes out because I really don't feel like filming it again. And I just got my hair done, so my hair is literally freshly done, so there is no reason for me not to like this video. Here I am finally doing this breast surgery update video. So basically, if you haven't watched my first video already, go ahead and watch that video first before you watch this one. In that video I just talk about like the first couple weeks of surgery and like post-op, basically like the first 2 weeks of recovery. I'll go ahead and tag it on the screen somewhere. I don't know where, it'll be somewhere. But yeah, y'all, so I had my surgery done on January 6th of 2020 and it is now it's January 10th, so it's literally been a whole year and some days since I got my surgery. I guess you could say this is my yearly update. So I'm just get into like basically the recovery period from after my first video up until now. To be really honest with you guys, nothing really drastic has happened during my recovery process. Everything just really went so smooth. There was really no complications or anything like that. So let's just get into the update because I know y'all ready for it. Y'all want to know what the recovery process is like, what happens, you know, as months go by, stuff like that. So let's just get on into the video. So the first thing I want to do in this video is answer some of the comments and questions that I got on my first video. I did answer them in the comments, but I just also wanted to answer them like actually on camera. I'm gonna be using my handy dandy iPad to answer. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first actual question was, hey sis, how long were you bloated? So basically in my first video I talked about how after surgery, like a couple days post-op, I started experiencing a lot of bloating and a lot of like, I don't know if there's a word for it, but like a lot of backup in like my digestive system. So like my food wasn't normally digesting and processing how it was supposed to, which did cause a lot of bloating. So basically I was bloated for like 2 to 3 days until I finally used like a laxative. The laxative I used was Senna tea. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen somewhere. To like clear everything out, and once I used that, everything, I was fine afterwards. Next question, hey, what was your size before? So to be honest with you guys, I don't know my exact size that I was before surgery. I did go and get measured a couple times. Every time I got sized and went to like go find a bra that was that size, it was never comfortable. So I'm just gonna give you guys the size that I was told when I last got sized, and it was a 34 triple D. That's what I was told was my size before surgery. But honestly, that bra was really uncomfortable, so I don't think that was my real size. Next question was, who did your surgery? I missed it. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say my surgeon's name on camera, so I'm gonna just tag all her info below. She also does have a YouTube channel, so I will tag her YouTube channel and her websites and everything in the description box. If you're interested to know who my surgeon is, just go ahead and check that description box. Okay, next question was, were your breasts slightly uneven the first 2 weeks, as in one looked bigger than the other? Yes, my breasts were uneven in the first couple of weeks, mainly because my breasts are really swollen, and it just so happened that this one was a little bit more swollen than this one. So like basically this one had like sat up a little bit higher than that one, so they did look a little bit uneven post surgery. But after a while, like as weeks and months went by, they literally evened out, so they're pretty much the same. Not identical, but what's the word? They're not twins, they're sisters. And also my doctor said basically if your boobs or breasts, let me just say breasts, let me be professional and say breasts, if your breasts were uneven before surgery, there is a possibility they might be uneven after surgery, only because that's how they were like set up before. But your surgeon will try their best to like get your breasts as even and perfect as possible. But it's just like when going under surgery, there's a risk that your body is not going to be completely perfect and how you want it. Your surgeon will try their best. So if you want to, you know, make sure that everything's going to be even, if you do have uneven breasts, just go ahead and talk to your doctor. They'll let you know everything about like sizing and the shapes and everything like that. But it's just a possibility that if your breasts were uneven before, they might be uneven after. To be honest, mine, they are like slightly uneven, but like you can't really tell. Like it's not as bad as it was before. It's just like a slight difference. Like you can barely tell. They're very much more even than they were before, but it was just mostly like post-op that they were like more noticeably uneven. But now they literally look the same, to be honest. Okay, so the next question was, did she say who her doctor was? And you healing good? Oh, thanks sis. Like I said before, I'm just going to tag all her info in the description box if you guys are interested in who my surgeon was and her YouTube channel and everything. I'm just going to tag it down below. So next question was, what was the name of that cream you used for your scars? And did you lose any weight after surgery? So the first thing I used on my scars was Aquaphor, and that is just like a protective ointment. So like for people who like get tattoos, it's like a petroleum, so it just protects from bacteria and all that stuff getting into your scars. After that, my surgeon said that I could start using like shea butter. I think it was shea butter, because shea butter is really good for your skin. Besides the Aquaphor, I was just using Cetaphil and also something called Serica. So basically Serica, I'll put it on the screen and show you what it looks like. My dermatologist recommended this for like scarring. It's good for old and new scars that are like healed. So basically the instructions say you put it on 3 times a day and it will help with like dark marks and stuff like that. So yeah, those are pretty much all the things that I use on my scars, I believe. But before using any of these things, you just have to talk to your surgeon and they will let you know what you can and can't use. So don't take my word for it. Please talk to your surgeon, because I'm not a surgeon. Did I lose any weight after surgery? I actually did. So I think going into surgery, I weighed like 135. As the months went by, I went down to 125. Currently I'm at 123. So I did lose a couple pounds. Okay, so next question was, can you do an update? Y'all, I literally commented under her comment and said that it's coming soon. And mind you, I did try filming an update video like literally right around that time I got that comment, and I didn't like it. Like, I'm gonna insert a clip. If I keep the clips that I have, I'm gonna just insert a clip showing you guys the video. But y'all, every time I filmed the video, I was just not happy. So here I am finally redoing this update for the millionth time. Hopefully I like it, and hopefully I upload it so that you guys can finally get this video. I know people have been waiting for it, so yeah girl, here I am finally doing this video. I'm sorry it took so long. Okay, and then the last question was, at what point do they put the breathing tube down your throat? Is it after the anesthesia kicks in? So yes, they put the breathing tube down my throat after the anesthesia already kicked in, because honestly I didn't even know that I had a breathing tube down my throat until I woke up after the surgery, and like my throat was so sore. I'm like, why is my throat so sore? What happened? And that's when the doctor, she told me that there was a breathing tube down my throat and everything. So I was like, oh, okay. If you guys have any other questions that you want answers to, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into the update. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about are my scars. So I know everybody wants to know what the scars look like, so I'll just go ahead and insert a clip of what my scars look like. Okay guys, so that is what my scars look like. Now I know they look a little bit dark, maybe a lot of bit dark, but that's because the type of skin I have. Every time I get like a scar, any type of scar, like a burn, a cut, anything, it leaves a dark mark. so that's why they look so dark and everything. And also because, like I told you guys earlier, the scar cream Serica that is for scars, I didn't start using it early enough so that it can take care of my scars and everything. So they could have been looking a little bit better if I started this scar cream earlier. But to be honest with you guys, the scars don't really bother me. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm just happy with like my size and how everything turned out. So yeah, if I wanted to change the scars or like lighten them, my dermatologist recommended either using a bleaching cream, which is called hydroquinone, I think, or get laser treatment. Now y'all, I ain't saying go buy this bleaching cream and stuff and put it on your skin, because literally I haven't bought it yet, so I do not recommend getting it without a dermatologist recommendation. So if you guys want to try any of those products, please talk to your doctor, your surgeon, your dermatologist before. I'm not a professional. This is just what they told me, so I'm telling y'all what they told me. So yeah. But another thing about my scars is, at first, like when they were hitting, like let's say around like August, September, they were a little bit raised. So my dermatologist did give me a keloid shot in the scars underneath, because that was really the parts that were raised. They weren't like horrible, they were just like, okay, so let's say this is how they look now, right? So it's just like a line, so it's not really raised, but before it was more like this. So the space right there will be like the thickness of my scar, and they were like a little bit raised. So my dermatologist gave me a keloid shot, and they did go flat, like really flat. But then after a while it did start raising again a little bit, because with keloid shots you have to get them like monthly or like routinely so that it can keep working. So I got a second dose of keloid shots, and literally my scars went flat. So right now they're just very flat. The thickness that they were before and when they were raised is completely gone. It's just a flat line now, and it's just flat. So now the only thing that's left is just like the dark marks, but like I told you guys before, it doesn't really bother me. That's also an option for like if your scars are kind of thick and raised, and if the scar cream doesn't work, you can talk to your doctors and dermatologists about getting a keloid shot. So yeah, that's pretty much it about my scars. But they still have time to heal. I just hit a year, and so it takes a year and some for your scars to heal completely. So you guys, I'm still healing, still recovering and everything. So I'll probably do another update in a couple months, probably in the summertime, so you guys can see how scars turn out and everything. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about are my nipples. That is also another big thing with getting any type of breast surgery. It's possible to either lose nipple sensation, have the same nipple sensation, or your nipples become really sensitive. So that's just a risk that could happen with any breast surgery. In my personal experience, our nipples are pretty much the same. I haven't really experienced anything weird. Like, they still work, they get hard and they go soft, like, you know, when it's cold or whenever, you know, whenever they're supposed to. They still function properly. At first, like when I first got out of surgery, and a little, like a couple weeks after, like I had no sensation at all. Like I couldn't feel anything. But now they're pretty much back. Like I could feel everything. I could feel the touch and everything. One thing about it is that they are a little bit sensitive when they're hard, but that's pretty much the only time. When they're regular and on soft, they're pretty much normal. Also, I did get a little bit of sloughing on this nipple. If you guys don't know what sloughing is, I'm just gonna put like a definition or a picture on the screen somewhere so you guys can see. So basically it was like scar tissue, and then when the scar tissue fell off, it left a little bit of hyperpigmentation. So there's like a spot on my nipple on the top here. My doctor said it should go away eventually, but if not, she does offer nipple tattooing, I think it's called, at her office. So if that's something that I wanted to do, I could do it. But if you guys experience the same thing, just talk to your doctor about it, see what the options are first. Next update is sleeping. So here's the thing. Before I went into surgery, I was always a stomach sleeper, so I always slept on my stomach. And I didn't even think about the fact that I would have to sleep on my back after surgery. Like, I thought about it and I bought pillows and everything, but like it wasn't really like on the top of my mind. So when I got out of surgery, I had to get used to sleeping on my back. So I would just say, as one tip, just prepare. If you're a stomach sleeper or a side sleeper, just try practicing sleeping on your back so you can get used to it. I think it was like the 6-month mark, my doctor told me I can get back into sleeping on my stomach and my side, but now literally I can't even sleep on my stomach anymore. It's not even comfortable for me anymore. So now I'm a back sleeper. So the next thing is, my doctor told me I can go ahead and start wearing underwire bras again. To be honest with you guys, I haven't went and got sized yet, only because literally all my life I've been wearing sports bras because they're just more comfortable and more fitting. So literally all I wear is sports bras, so I haven't went to get sized yet. If you guys want to see me do a vlog on like getting sized and looking for bras and stuff like that, leave me a comment down below and I will go ahead and make a video for you guys. Okay, so I think the last thing is working out. Personally, me, before I got surgery, y'all, working out was literally so uncomfortable. No matter how many bras I had on, 2 sports bras, 1 sports bra, it was just so uncomfortable, and like they would just be in the way. Literally when it came to like running, jumping, burpees, anything, it would just be so uncomfortable. But now you guys, working out is so much easier, way more comfortable. I've been lifting weights, running on a treadmill, everything. It's just way better now. That's pretty much it for this update. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and film this outro. If you guys have any more questions or want me to do a detailed video about any topic regarding breast reduction surgery and my experience, stuff like that, just leave me a comment down below and I will definitely do that for you guys. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me, and I know you do, so go ahead and do that for me. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'm out.